Welcome to New Construction Property Tour. This week I'm taking you to Ball Ground, Georgia. We're in Malone's Pond. We're going to take a look at the Brooks plan built by Bercher Homes. It's got an awesome prep kitchen. You're definitely going to want to stick around for that. As always, I'm Terence Richardson. I'm your Atlanta Realtor with eXp Realty. Join me as we explore the Brooks from top to bottom. Property tour coming up right now. All right, let's get started with this property tour, shall we? So here we are in Ball Ground, Georgia. This is Malone's Pond, built by Bercher Homes. It's a gated community, 31 home sites. I have a couple of pre-sale opportunities left on half-acre lots. There's a couple of them on acre-plus lots. We've got 5 or 6 spec homes. This is one of their specs. It's the Brooks. It's a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath, almost 3,500 square foot house, high nines. They have some awesome incentives right now. If you're curious about actual pricing incentives, a lot of availability, go ahead and call or text the number that you see right here on screen. Happy to share what I know. So the Brooks is a nice plan. 3-car garage, as you can see. Now I know what some of you are gonna comment. You're gonna say high nines, and they've got fiber cement siding. Well, that's a style that's actually quite popular. And if you wanted brick, they do have some options in the neighborhood that have brick. For instance, take a look at that beautiful house across the street. So if you're gonna pre-sale in here, there's a lot of different options. I'd consider them a semi-custom builder, just to kind of give you an idea of what's being built around here and what the design aesthetic is of Malone's Pond. It's a mix of, I'd say, modern traditional with some farmhouse. When you take a look at the neighbor's house, that definitely has that farmhouse style, but they're really, really nice houses. I'm personally a fan of Bercher. I think that they go further with thinking about how people are going to use the houses, and their standard features are a little bit higher quality, and you're not paying for so many upgrades as you might have to with other builders. So one of the things that I like the best about the Brooks, other than that cool prep kitchen, is this oversized covered front porch. Look at how massive this space is. It's huge. Huge, huge space. You've got the double doors there. And then take a look at these massive beams. So they're not, oftentimes you see these beams on the front porch and they're covered, right? They're 4 pieces of cedar and they cover a piece of metal that's holding up the structure, or a 4x4, 6x6, something like that. These are actually massive wood pieces that are just really, really nice. Let's take a step inside. I'll show you what this beautiful house looks like. One of the things that I appreciate about what they build, floors. So you've got these site finished hardwood floors. It's not engineered pieces that all click together. It's not LVP. LVP is okay. I don't think it belongs in homes basically north of like 600,000 to 700,000. I mean, you're buying a $900,000 plus house, site finished hardwood's awesome. Now this can be stained a bunch of different colors. This is what they went with for this spec home. And the millwork's pretty awesome too. So you'll see 10-inch baseboards, got nice crown pretty much everywhere in the house, 10-foot ceilings. And then this plan here has a bedroom on the main. So it's a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath house. There's your first. Now you're gonna see carpet in all of the bedrooms. But if you're building the house, you can go with the same floor. So that's just an option. Believe it or not, I know it's hard to believe because I'm one of those that struggles with the thought at times, but not everybody wants hardwood everywhere. Some people actually prefer carpet in the bedrooms. I'm looking at new construction for a client, and they want carpet, and there's already hardwoods in the space, or potentially negotiating to have carpet added at an additional cost because they have to undo what the builder's done, but that's personal preference. So this one does come with that carpet. I wanted to quickly show you the entrance foyer. That door over there goes down to the basement. It's an unfinished basement. We will head back to that a little bit later. Now, this is not the biggest of bedrooms, I'll be the first to admit, which means perfect office, or if you're gonna use it as a guest room, I think it's a really good guest room. So got a smaller reach-in closet over here. And it does have its private bathroom here. It's a full bathroom. Shower, tile floor. You do have that same crown on the ceiling here. So that's nice and private. Now look at how this space opens up. This main level is awesome. Really nice kitchen. We'll explore that in a moment. Look at all the windows. Yeah, huge space, right? I think it's awesome. I would personally add some shelves on either side. Huge fireplace with the size of that hearth. And then, as is the trend with Bercher Homes, you're not looking at 4 different pieces to create a box, or I guess 6, right, with the end caps. The mantle is one giant piece of wood. And see, when I'm talking about creating like a box, the beams that they have going across, these are boxes. You can see those are, I guess, 3 different pieces that come together. So it's still aesthetically beautiful. It would be quite interesting to suspend a big piece of wood like that, I guess. I mean, probably very expensive as well. They went with the solid piece for the mantle and the box cedar pieces there for the beams. Still really, really nice. If you're wondering how tall I am, I'm 10'12". All right. Kitchen. Love that the cabinets go all the way to the ceiling. You have a ton of space here. It's a good sized island. I like that they put storage on this side too. All the nooks and crannies are well used. Got quartz countertops. It's a Whirlpool appliance package. Love the under cabinet lighting. If you've watched my stuff before, you already know that I'm going to say it. I love the two-tone cabinets. I like it when there's a contrast with the island. Now, the darker cabinets, personally, if I were to build a home from scratch, I would probably go with like something wood colored for this. And I don't mind the lighter cabinets, it's fine. So that prep kitchen, let me show you. So to you, is this a prep kitchen, a scullery, or just a bigger pantry? Look at this space. Be a home management center. Set up a little chair there, have all of your house papers, but with all the cool little outlets, perfect spot to put like your KitchenAid mixer if you've got one of those, whatever small appliances, little toaster oven, air fryer, whatever. You're keeping that away from the countertops here. Looks nice and cleaner. And here you've got a walk-in pantry. Like the wood floors continue in these spaces as well. And then it does have a vegetable sink right here. So yeah, what are you calling this space? Prep kitchen, scullery. There's no dishwasher. That could be a nice little add as well. And then on this side, you've got your dining room. And I'm sure that you've already noticed we've got this barn door to get into that space. So no breakfast area. The breakfast area is the dining room. It's a slightly bigger space. You can put a really nice wide rectangular table there. And I believe that this is one of the half-acre lots. So there are like 25 or 26 half-acre lots in this neighborhood. There's another tour that I'm going to present on this channel. It's the Trenton plan, and that's 0.26. It's the smallest lot they have. So it's a different tour. And then they've got 2 lots left for acre plus, and there's a ridge line over there, and that's kind of where those estate lots are being built. You can kind of see them in the distance there. But what do you think of this covered back deck? Like, it's huge. Awesome space. You want to buy this house, make friends with the neighbor, they're putting in a pool. Now this neighborhood does have 33 total lots, 31 are built by Bercher. There are 2 existing homes. So you've got that one there, and then you've got that one there. And they fit the aesthetic of the neighborhood. They're actually really, really nice houses. So it's not a situation where a developer buys land and you've got a holdout or someone that doesn't want to sell, and then they put up these really nice, expensive houses by a small little 4-side brick ranch. Now, I understand people wanting to keep their land and their property to do with it as they're pleased, so that's absolutely no diss at people who choose to do that. But it's nice for people buying in this community to have consistency. So, good sized yard, wouldn't you say? There's a lot of flat yard back there, and then there's a little bit of a slope, and it goes to the fence. But these are nice half-acre lots. So we'll go down and take a look at the basement a little bit. It's unfinished, but it's a nice blank canvas. So I'm going to show you that on the way to the garage, we've got 2 things. We've got this mudroom, these built-ins. We're going to see that there's a coat closet right here, and that half bathroom is here as well. So, all right, big deal, coat closet. Here's that half bath. Good size vanity for the space. And we've got 3-car garage on this side. So you've got 1 bay here. I love that they install insulated steel garage doors. Those are cool. Look at the height of the ceilings. That's huge. That's like what, 12 feet? 13? 14? I don't know. I have no idea. They're just really, really tall. Let's call it 15-foot ceilings. Got double door, insulated, really, really good. So nice little extra touch. All right, I am going to take you upstairs next. Take a look at the other 4 bedrooms, including the primary suite, the master's up there. So if you're enjoying the video, think I'm doing a good job, hit that like button. I release new tours every Tuesday at 4, so if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much. So you've got this landing in the hallway up here as well. You've got the site finish hardwoods. Bedroom number 2. And now all the bedrooms here will have carpet. Edit. Just take my voice out. Bathroom here, full bath. Of course, if you're pre-sailing and you don't want the carpet, no problem. You can have that upgraded. Here's bedroom number 3. So these first 2 rooms upstairs are pretty good sizes, wouldn't you say? Drop a comment and let me know. If you're in the market, about to be in the market, got to buy or sell, don't already have a great agent in Metro Atlanta, you think we might be a good fit to work together, call or text number on screen or go to the link, fill out a form. We'll have an exploratory call, see if we would be a good fit, and how I could potentially help you. I'd love to potentially work with you. Smaller walk-in. Now we've got your laundry room over here. It's a pretty big size. Extra cabinets, tile floor, utility sink over here. And you've got your access to the attic tucked away. So you're not having to take a look at it in the hallway. And then here is bedroom number 4. Also pretty good size, I think. Good sized bathroom. Got the vanity tucked over on this side. And then this is actually a nice size walk-in. You've got that section there. You have a little bit more storage on this side. I say a little bit, but that's actually a lot. So this would probably be a highly contested space just based on the fact that you've got all that extra storage done. So kind of cool. Let's go take a look. You've got a linen closet. I'm gonna show you the primary suite next. And then we've got the basement. So if you're a basement person, you'll want to stick around for that. Lots of windows. You got a nice sitting area, tray ceiling for the primary spot of the bedroom here, right? And that's a good sized sitting area. Got the nice crown. Look at all the windows. Yeah, I like that. And this is also a really good sized bathroom. Okay, so we've got your double vanities. Soaking tub over here. That's your water closet. And then it's a really nice sized frameless shower. Built-in bench in the back. Where that light is, I can put an extra fixture for rainfall. I'm sure those could be upgrades you could discuss if they were important to you. Living closet for the primary suite. And then here is the closet. So I think you're working with a pretty nice footprint. Would you go custom? I mean, I would. Look at how big this space is. All right, I'm going to take you downstairs next. Ooh. So what do you think about this builder so far? If you like what they're doing, I've got a whole playlist dedicated to other plans that I've built, that Bercher Homes has built. So after this video, feel free to check those out. As a matter of fact, I think that that's going to be the playlist that I link at the end, just to make it super easy to find. But yeah, I would love to hear your comments. Got the unfinished basement here. Huge room here. Let's see where the water service goes back to the road. Room for a sump pump back there. That way if you do build out a bathroom, that's how it get back to street level. Let me show you something else. If you are still watching, I appreciate that you watch these videos through to the end. And some extra commentary. So this is underneath the deck. And this is something that I really, really appreciate about Bercher. I can't tell you how many builders I shoot, like these homes that I feature, or even when I'm showing clients, right? You look at the patio. They poured the whole patio. A lot of other builders just put a little square and then all of this is pine straw. And then a lot of other builders also don't give you stairs anymore that come down. So at the start of the video, when I talked about some of the things I like about Bercher, they build homes that are easy to live in. This is what I'm talking about. They know what people want. And are you paying for it? It's not free, it's factored into the price, but you're not having to go add that later. It's a standard feature. And it's, in my estimation, absolutely awesome. So look at this yard, also awesome. Nice and flat. There's a big portion that's nice and flat. And then of course it tapers off and you've got a slope in the background. But that's what, when you're in the foothills now of the Appalachians and the North Georgia mountains, and you have still a decently flat backyard. Let me show you the rest of what's down here. So these homes were just recently built. Still trying to dry out every last molecule of moisture. You got this big space here. So yeah, I'm curious about what your thoughts are, what you think of the builder. How would you potentially use all of the space down here? Drop a comment, let me know. And then last but not least, let me show you this mechanical room. So all of your services come in here. Furnace, I would expect that in the attic there's a second furnace. You've got your hot water heater, IT services, and electric panel. This is the Brooks plan. If you'd like more information about this beautiful house, lot availability, pricing, incentives, what it's like to work with Bercher, or maybe you need a great agent to help you buy or sell a house in Metro Atlanta. Either way, feel free to call or text a number that you see right here on screen. Happy to help. As always, I'm Terence Richardson, your Atlanta Realtor with eXp Realty. And if you're gonna watch more videos, don't miss this one here. It's another Bercher home. It's a whole playlist of all the different Bercher home floor plans. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing by clicking down here. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you on the next one.